That was a great way to start the panel discussion, and thinking of what rides on top of the internet. I know Eric, you're the chairman of Built in Denver, who helped put this together for us. You're building things on top of the internet. And recently, the National Venture Capital Association listed Boulder and Denver among the top 15 cities for startup investments. So what do you all think it takes for the state or a city to be attractive to this type of investment to encourage economic growth on top of the internet? It's open to anybody.
I think that first of all, in Colorado, because we have not been able to attain a modernization, that if we continue to allow political agendas to get in the way, we will hold Colorado back in regards to this growth and innovations and technologies. And my colleague and I here, we've been working on that, as many of you know, for almost 3 years now. And we as lawmakers and legislators who represent the state of Colorado, it's in our hands to move Colorado forward and to unleash the innovations that we've heard of today. And I think that's just the first step, or we will stay stagnant. We will stay stagnant, and companies like Eric's will have to continue to do workarounds so they can move their own companies forward and so they can innovate. And I just think it's unfortunate that here in Colorado that we're not in the 21st century in regards to other modernization that's occurring across the country. So I believe that's our first step.
Good morning. I'm Eric Matisek, and as Mike mentioned, chairman of Built in Denver. I think this is a really important topic because I'm very actively involved in the entrepreneurial and startup community here in Colorado. And by all measures, there's truly an entrepreneurial renaissance that's going on in the communities such as Boulder and Denver, but I would also highly include what's happening in Colorado Springs as well as Fort Collins and some of the other mountain cities as well. And as a state, I think these policies and some of the legislation is really going to help accelerate those activities. And to really echo what Larry said, innovators are not going to stop innovating. You can't stay in front of the speed of innovation. And I think what's happening with some of the public and private partnerships, whether it be in Boulder between the universities and some of the great programs that are accelerating entrepreneurship, like Techstars or other programs like that, or whether it's some of the other initiatives that are happening that are really grassroots activities that are driving some of the activity in the community in Colorado. This is a really important topic because I mean you have students engaging these programs and building applications and building technologies that are quickly catching up with some of the activities that the other states are engaged in. And I think the modernization, you're already seeing some impetus of demand, even as early as thought leaders like Brad Feld, investing in some of the activity with Google Fiber in Kansas City. Right as that becomes available, they want to put people on top of that because being that close to the internet and having access to some of the modernization of those things is really driving things at a faster pace. And so I think innovators are going to continue to drive the activity in Colorado, but it's going to be a huge catalyst for the success as a state to continue to drive. Colorado really is the best innovation center between the coasts if we can have cooperative legislation and a true partnership in the public-private sector to figure out what's best for the state and give the citizens and entrepreneurs in Colorado the access they need.
Morning. You're going to hear a consistent theme here. Let me start by thanking Michael and Larry and Eric. Thanks for coming. It's always good to be with my close colleague, Representative Williams here. This is a topic that is so exciting and to work on. It's early in the morning here and we've all been in traffic. I've got a constituent here that came all the way from Douglas County. We were chatting beforehand and the comment is, hey, I like what you're working on. This is a neat topic. And we all know what we know. All the stories that Larry was talking about, we all get. I've got 4 kids and they text each other. I'll be upstairs and I'll get a text from them downstairs. And it used to seem absolutely absurd to me. And now I text them back.
You're learning.
But what got us into this was the concept where you had kind of the great things we look for as policymakers, where you've got a field that is absolutely exploding. You've got technology, you've got entrepreneurial spirit. Whenever I deal with folks and stakeholders on this, and Representative Williams and I have been dealing with this, I think you said going on 3 years, what the heart and soul of that effort has been stakeholder meeting after stakeholder meeting after stakeholder meeting, where we've brought in entrepreneurs and the heads of these industries. And those meetings are always upbeat. They're always exciting. They're always, topics of, man, you think that was neat. Wait till you see what's going on next. And we all know the stories and the stories of the planes and whatnot and the technology. What's holding it back in many respects is government. What brought me into this was the first pitch was, hey, there's this industry out there, and we've got a chance to lighten the load, to modernize terminology and the environment, to loosen up on the regulatory death grip that government tends to put on things, and actually to put some money back into the system to jumpstart this area some more, and that's through our high cost fund. Everybody's getting taxed in Colorado on their phones, and there's this huge fund out there, and as tempting as it is to grab it for other things, there's this opportunity to actually infuse it back in the system, unleash the entrepreneurs, and let them work their magic here in Colorado. And the saddest part is we're behind the curve. I think I saw another state, I think Wyoming just hit the map with voice over IP reform. So what we're in the midst of trying to do this very session. We tried to do it last session, and we're in the throes of that. And I think they were the 28th state to do that. And so we're a little bit behind the curve there, certainly on the modernization side. So I just appreciate, and you look out an audience at this, it's early in the morning, and you hear because you care about this sort of thing. It resonates with you and your businesses and your interests. And so thanks for doing it, and thanks for putting this panel together where we can discuss this. I think we need to roll up our sleeves, or I should say continue to roll up our sleeves, and get this one over the finish line. I'm excited about the opportunity. Thank you.